So how's your year been? Good? Nice. Well, the past year will definitely go down in history as the year I got my first copyright strike. Yeah, you know, I thought to close out the year that's been evidently amazing. I would just do a little nice commentary video on Christmas Vacation, which is the best Christmas movie. I thought that I didn't have to finish a project and finish a video. Well, editing kicked my ass. Finally got it up on the 24th. If you don't know, is the day you get presents in Germany, and mine weren't wrapped yet. Copyright claimed immediately. I objected because fair use. Back up 2 days later. Became the most watched video on my channel in 3 days, and then it got blocked. For now, I've decided it's not worth it to fight about it with big corporate because it's not really the main content I want to make anyways. So that was an experience. Back to entirely original content. It's like that TikTok balaclava trend, but the minimalist version. Many moons ago, when I was a kid, I saw Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I wanted that fucking golden ticket, as I'm sure we all did. Thought, you know what? I'm gonna make myself one day. I also knew that somehow, and to this day, I don't know where it came from or where it went. We had some like gold mirror type cardstock thing. It was like this format, so I really don't know what the fuck it was for, and I could never find it again because if I had, I would have made a golden ticket out of that. Another time, many moons ago, but not that many moons ago, this caught my eye. I was in, well, a Euro store, but that sounds dumb, so we're just gonna call it a dollar store. Exactly what I had in mind for making the golden ticket. It's 10 sheets, all different colors, and I definitely won't be needing 9.5 of them, but you know, bought it anyway. It was a dollar store. Well, technically it was €2, but this isn't helping my narrative. To this day, I have not made the golden ticket. But let's just kick off this year with something nice. I even went through my computer and I had downloaded a template years ago. Got that. I still need to print out a better version because as per usual, my printer, which, you know, should bow down to my fucking will, is not printing it in the size that I wanted to. Gonna work on that. Also found a bunch of nice pictures on a website called The Prop Gallery. That was it. Of an original prop. Got a bunch of different angles and the appropriate size. That's gonna be helpful. To the Chocolate Factory. The appropriate size. At some point down the line, I could probably make the pink ticket that grants you access to Barbie's dream house or something. So I guess we've got these two options. This one's very yellowy, but I was imagining something more like this. This one's more, I don't know. So I've watched back the scene of Charlie finding the ticket in his chocolate bar. It's not helping. In the store, it looks more like this. And when he gets home and shows Grandpa Joe, it looks more like that. The black lettering is gonna pop more in this one, so I'm leaning towards that. Plan is to put the template on this and then just retrace the outlines, and that should make an indent on this. Then we're gonna go over it with black. Slick surface is what's going to be the problem. Not necessarily a problem, but we're going to have to figure it out. Run some tests. Trust the ink pens here, different sizes, you know, which is going to be helpful for the smaller letters at the bottom. I also have this paint marker. Definitely going to go on, but is it going to stay on is the question. Also, I think it's just going to completely cover like the shimmery part of it. I don't know if I'm going to like that look, if that's what we're going for. All else fails, I got an netting. I'm just gonna cut off a little corner and then go full mad scientist on it. Bad news, ink pen comes off. Heading stays on, but looks a bit like a kindergarten craft project. The paint marker, yeah, if you scratch it, it comes off, but I'm not gonna scratch it. I'm not crazy. Some glossy spray paint left over. Maybe I'm gonna just give it a light spray. It does cover the reflective part, obviously. It's still my best option, so I'm okay with that. So paint marker in the middle there is our best bet. Take some clear tape, put it over the edge because I'm gonna cut off this part anyways. It's got like jagged edges. I'm gonna think about how I'm gonna do that. Put this down, make sure it doesn't move, and trace it with one of these. In the meantime, I got the new Nickelback album for Christmas. It's a good time to give that a listen. Out really well. Like how that looks already. So I'm gonna give it that like 3D raised effect that the original has. A little stamp thing. I have an idea of how I could do it. Gonna have to run some tests on that. I'm not gonna do the back with the actual invite on it because I'm not crazy. That'll be easy enough to follow. New year been so far? Mine's been significantly better than 2022, but hey, the bar was basically in the underworld, so there's still potential. But honestly, I'm just really enjoying this. It has made me think, like, I've never actually seen like the original Gene Wilder Willy Wonka movie. Maybe I should watch that sometime. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I just watched the other one when I first got into Tim Burton, and I just consumed everything that man has ever done. What's the consensus? Do you just like the one you saw first better, or is there like an objectively better one? Or are they just so different that they're both great in their own right? I don't know, let me know. Tiny lettering on the bottom and the lines are all I have left to do. This isn't that fine of a tip. A bit hard to make it look like the same font at the bottom, but should be alright. When I went to get the template, originally thought maybe if there's something down here that allows for changes, I could, you know, somehow incorporate the number 2023 to remind us all that this year is gonna be better. Could've with the date, but I don't know. I just preferred having it like as like a timeless replica instead. I wanna figure out this part. Could put like the 2023 in there. Bunch of tests again. Somehow this has become a very test heavy project. I have acquired a bunch of random items that are hopefully gonna help with that. Pencil sharpener, outer circle, and we're gonna press that into it. Glue stick, smaller circle. Really like how it looks right now. This could really mess it up. But if it works, it's gonna be worth the little extra detail, you know? And also I have these things that I can't get open right now. Hold on, there we go. Bunch of letter stamps, whatever. Pressed in and mark more substantial stuff than just paper, but they're gonna do just fine for this project. Slight issue, no numbers. Wanted to do the 2023 bit. Maybe weasel my way through that with a Z, an O, and an E. Don't want any paint to chip off, ideally. I'm not gonna do the full circle and just, you know, ultimate bravery test. Okay, we're good, we're good. For landing this one right in the middle, tiny little bit of the paint that chipped off, but we can fix that. Ready to get cutting. Original ticket has these like jagged edges. Don't want to cut each individual zigzag because well, first of all, I don't want to, and second of all, I think that might bend it a bit. I have these because believe it or not, I once was 5 years old too. Kids zigzag craft scissors. 2 different kinds. Probably gonna get back to testing. I use the fact that I never throw shit away, even when I'm too old for it, to my advantage. Right, so I think I prefer this one to this. Different from the original, obviously, but I think it fits the vibe better. Can get it more even on both sides. We have a winner.
Scaredy cat.
Chocolate factory. If it looks like I'm uncomfortable, I am. This hat is incredibly tight. Keep in mind it was my grandfather's, so it should fit, you know, presumably a grown-ass man. And it's still tight on my head. To be fair, it is pretty big. How do I know that? Well, it got stuck in the birth canal in 1997 for one. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the rest of 2023 probably won't be this fun, but I had a lot of fun. Good start, anyways. Originally, I thought about, you know, putting it up on the cork wall, but now that I have materialized one of my childhood dreams, I do not want to make a hole in it. Instead, maybe I could just put it into quite a thick picture frame, put it up here. We're gonna get to that eventually, but for now, I wish you all the best for 2023. Shouldn't have done that, now it's more wobbly than before. Hang on, I'm gonna try and do this in the style of Johnny Depp playing a totally insane character. Rock on or whatever. Bye.